A couple years ago, a post went viral on Chinese social media. A new dad is asking for help, and his question is, we just have a newborn baby, and suddenly my wife starting to ask me to do a lot of things, like helping her with dishes, helping her with chore, and helping him with the baby. So the dad's question is, what can I do so my wife will not ask me for help?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are discussing men using incompetence as a weapon to frustrate their partners or make the lives of their partners more difficult. And this video is based off of a particular video that I saw, and you guys should check it out. Now, in this video, the obviously pregnant woman was making food, and then her other child pooped, and her partner was asking if he should change the diaper of the child, and she obviously said yes, but you could feel that she was kind of frustrated when she said yes, because is that a question to be asked at all? Because it's their child, it's both of them's child. And why should you be asking her if you should change the diaper of your child? Anyway, this video got a lot of people talking, and there is a particular reply to this video that got me very, very angry and very perplexed. I was really like surprised, I was annoyed, I was angry, I was feeling all kinds of emotion, and I think you guys should check out the video and other people's response to this video.
I have a story that will make your blood pressure go to the roof. So a couple years ago, a post went viral on Chinese social media. A new dad is asking for help, and his question is, we just have a newborn baby, and suddenly my wife starting to ask me to do a lot of things, like helping her with dishes, helping her with chore, and helping him with the baby. So the dad's question is, what can I do so my wife will not ask me for help? And hundreds of dads provide their advice to this dad. The answer with the second most like said, just play dumb. Every time when your wife asks you to do anything, just play dumb and make things messy. Like you have a low IQ, you don't know how to function, you don't know how to do. Even she told you a million times how to do those things. Just pretend you don't know how to do those things. And eventually she will never ask you to help with anything. That is the second most like answer. Let me tell you the top most like answer. So the top most like answer is actually a reply to the second most like answer. So top like answer said, okay, that is so immature. Let me tell you how I handle it. So every time when my wife asks me to do something, I will immediately do it. And sometimes I will even voluntarily to help her with certain things, like cleaning the dishes or helping with the baby, change baby's diaper or feeding the baby. But I will intentionally to mess things up. Like every time when I voluntarily to feed the baby, I will make the milk too hot or too cold. And every time when I voluntarily to do the dishes, I will break a glass or two. So every time I will mess things up on purposely. But every time I will voluntarily to help with my wife. So she will feel grateful that I'm willing to help. And she will understand that I want to help. I just cannot help her because I cannot do it as good as she did. So at the end, my wife stopped to ask me for help, but she also really appreciated that I want to help. And thousands of dads copied that answer and said, bookmark it, learn it. I'm gonna do it when I have a kid. The worst part is, there are thousands of those kind of men in this world, and they're not ashamed about it.
Not only is weaponized incompetence annoying, but it also becomes scary when it's your actual partner. Because the realization hits that your partner will still ask you for directions on how to cook something even though the directions are on the back of the box. It's your partner asking you if they should put the clothes in the dryer after they get done in the washing machine. It's your partner asking if they should change the baby's diaper because the baby's diaper is dirty. It's your partner not being an adult and taking initiative to take care of the things without having to be told or asked to do it. It's almost equivalent to raising multiple children because instead of your partner being an adult who's competent, they're acting like a child who needs help and assistance. And where the scary part comes in at is you raising a child, a whole nother human being with this person who's lacking the ability to have common sense. Having a partner like this is 100% frustrating and irritating. And sometimes there are signs that your partner is incompetent from the get-go because they rely on you for literally everything when it comes to help or assistance. And it's fine when you don't have children because you could just say, well, fuck it, I'll just take care of myself or I'll just do it myself. It's fine. But when you don't have the availability to just take care of everything yourself in the relationship because now you have children involved, what does that look like when you need a partner to rely on and they're not there for you because they're incompetent?
This really is what so many mothers are talking about. It's this like lack of initiative and ambition when it comes to doing the things that you know need to be taken care of when it comes to taking care of your child. And not even just that, it's like relying on her to somehow have to give you the instructions and the blueprints to do some shit you know needs to be done. To put the emotional and mental load on your partner because you want them to do something that you absolutely don't want to do is why they are exhausted. You showing this lack of initiative tells her that, hey, I can't be confident in him doing the things that need to be done. So because of that, that means I have to do it, which is creating an exhaustive loop going round and round. And we can all agree that that's a pretty shitty thing to do to your partner. She shouldn't have to manage the baby, you, and now her expectations because obviously you just shown her that they should be on the floor. You're a parent too, so you got to step it up. Because if she feels as if she has to do everything and can't do everything by herself, well, 1 + 1 = 2, and she might choose to do it without you.
Just by seeing that video, I know she's in a relationship with a child. There's no way that man has leadership skills and or has the right drive and ambition when it comes to life. I'll be honest, that might seem harsh, but there's no reason why you wouldn't just change that baby's diaper in that situation. And I'm not a kid, but why in the world would I sit up here and ask the mother of my child and or my wife to let her know this? It's her turn to do it? No. You probably know she's busy and or she could be asleep. You gonna wake her up to change the baby's diaper and or are you just gonna take the initiative to take care of something that needs to be done? And these be those little signs that I say people need to watch out for. I'm not saying you could see into the future and see that he gonna be asking you to change a baby diaper, but I know there's been other scenarios where this man just didn't take charge. He didn't take care of something that needed to be done. And those are the things you need to look for because those character traits or those characteristics are going to transpire into other places in life where he just needs to take charge and take care of things that need to be done.
Do not ask. Just do it. You asking that question is really saying, hey, babe, you need to come down here and take care of this because it's not my problem. And some of you are going to think it's not a big deal for him to ask. That's the point of my videos. Look, it is a big deal. It's a massive deal. She's 9 months pregnant. She's already thinking about all the work she's going to have to do once that new one comes. And you asking her to come down and change that diaper is like an ultimate insult. It tells her you just don't get it. So when you see a need, men, don't ask. Just do it. Because it's little stuff like that that truly matters the most.
Now, it was very nice to see a lot of guys calling out the guy and guys like him on their incompetence and the fact that they need to step up more in taking care of the house and taking care of your children. Now, what I want to discuss is what was said in the first video, the woman that replied the video, the first person that I featured, where she was talking about a certain video where she saw a guy asking that his partner is telling him to do some things and he doesn't want to do it, so what can he do? And people were responding, and she talked about the 2 most liked comments, and basically those guys were saying that they make sure that whenever they are asked to do anything, they would deliberately. This is not a fact of I don't know how to do it. I know how to do it, but I would deliberately make sure that I don't do it well. So the guys would deliberately make sure that they don't do the things well so that the partner will get frustrated and eventually tell them to stop doing it. The second person who was talking about the fact that he will even be so eager to do things, he will suggest things, he will suggest that I should do things, and then deliberately, this is a deliberate action. It is not a mistake. It is an action that had an intent. He would deliberately not do it well so that the person would now feel like, oh, at least he's trying. He's helping, he's trying to help, but he just doesn't know how to do it. not knowing that he knows how to do it, but he's deliberately not doing it well, so that after a while, this partner will just say, forget about it, I will do it myself, and then put more pressure on the partner. And that just made me so angry. Like, I cannot understand not knowing how to do it, but at least we can say, okay, that person was not trained to know how to do it, or maybe did not learn that life skill, or do not learn how to do it, or doesn't know how to do it. We can excuse that part and then maybe teach that person. But this is a case of, I know how to do it, but I'm deliberately not doing it well, so that after a while you're going to tell me to leave it alone, and then you would do everything. So to me, I feel like that is just plain wickedness. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating, or I'm dramatic or whatever, but I feel like that's plain wickedness. You don't want to do anything in the house, and now you are trying to just use your incompetence as a weapon to frustrate your partner and make sure that her workload is much more than she needs to have. Like, I don't get it. So some people are just plain annoying, plain wicked, plain everything. Because watching that, I was like, wow, this is a clear case of weaponized incompetence. This is not even, I don't know how to do it and I'm just doing anyhow. This is, I know how to do it, and I want to make sure that I will frustrate you. I want to make sure that I will put extra load on your shoulders, extra physical load, whatever, make your life terrible. And while me, I'm relaxing, I'm probably playing game or watching football or watching something while you are sweating and doing everything. It's so annoying that some people actually think like that, because for a lot of people to actually like those comments, and it means that a lot of men might actually be doing that. And for me, I'm this kind of person that I like to do things in a particular way, and then when somebody says, okay, the person wants to help, or when I tell somebody to do something and the person does it in a way that I don't like, I'm most likely going to tell you to leave it. I will continue, I will do it myself. To say that people are kind of taking advantage of that particular behavior that I have, so that they would not do anything, it's so annoying, and it's so, I don't know, heartbreaking. I don't know, should I call it heartbreak? That's dramatic. It's so annoying. And honestly, the video just got me triggered. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think about this whole situation. I don't know what you think about men using incompetent behavior as a weapon to frustrate their partner, or to make the lives of their partner more difficult. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this whole video. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what was said in this video, and if you have any example of people using incompetent behavior as a weapon to frustrate people, I would love to read about it. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.